Notre Dame law professor Judy Fox is most passionate about serving the average citizen. That's why her consumer protection research focuses on issues of justice that affect poor and working-class families. And her research on foreclosures contributed to a new state law that is helping save people's homes.
Professor Fox has really been kind of a great asset for the state of Indiana, and particularly in my office. The clinic she runs really focuses on some of the cutting-edge issues in consumer protection. This is about real people's problems, and it's one of the things that attracts people like Judy Fox and myself to serve in areas where you can really help people who are in need.
Professor Fox's latest research is taking aim at the often murky area of consumer debt collection.
I went to law school for the reason to become a lawyer for those who couldn't afford lawyers. Locally, I'm working with the bar and the courts. I'm using some of my data to try to get some policy changes in small claims court where a lot of this debt collection happens.
That research is having an impact at the state and even the national level.
I've been working with the Indiana Attorney General, sharing my data with them so that they can identify maybe certain bad practices or bad acts that are happening statewide. It's a very good time nationally to work on this because the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau was just created, and for the first time ever they're writing regulations on debt collection law. And I'm hoping that will have some influence on the federal policy changes.
The law students who assist her gain more than legal experience. They witness the vulnerability of the working poor.
Many of our students have never experienced the kind of poverty that my clients have, and educating them as to what's really happening to people in the world is also a huge benefit, and I think it ends up motivating them for the rest of their careers.
It's really important to me to be able to work on cases that have an impact on the local community, being able to help those everyday people against the people that have the money and resources to bring them to court.
One of the really important things we'd like to do, or I'd like to do with this research, is to develop some training materials and to be able to take those back to the different not-for-profits in the area and help them educate their clients on how to defend themselves in debt collection cases.
Judy is one of the best advocates for working and low-income families that this community has. The Ganey research is such an opportunity for a community like St. Joe County. It's leveraging dollars, it's gaining help for people, it's allowing us to put in more programs to build a better community. And I just think that the Ganey program and the professors that do all this, it's a wonderful process. And I think it's a wonderful vision too.
Just seeing one client whose house we saved or whose garnishment that was illegal that we got corrected and then they were able to stay in their house or buy food or do those things they couldn't do. It's a huge reward. It's the most fun I've ever had. And then there's sort of a double blessing of being able to do it with students.